Good thing about parole, you can get out of prison and go visit families and country, or what you've been missing out on.
A parole is when they serve half of their sentence out in the community with their family.
I spend time with my daughter. I take her cinema. She showed me new places that I never seen. Yeah, fishing, play footy. I go see her training. Yeah, she come watch me train. I go watch her play. She come watch me play. Yeah.
Do you like in prison? You're missing out. Ceremonies, culture, family, even if they've got a young family to look after.
To be free out of the prison, you got everything, hunting. You go, you teach your young kids doing cultural things. You got a ceremony with your kid, you teach them how to dance, you teach them how to sing. You can't do that in jail.
You can't spend most of your times in prison. It is about spending time with your families, and like I said, today most of the parolees back home are going out, enjoying their lives, going hunting and stuff. That's what they're doing, making these positive changes and reconnecting with their families.
We had families crying because their partners and their sons had not bothered to apply for parole. And those people were really, really sick, and they're saying the worst thing that could happen is that I die out here and my son or daughter could have applied for parole and could have been here to be with me, but they decided that they didn't want to do it. That's really hard to watch when those old people start crying and saying, why is my son always going in jail? Why don't they apply for parole? That's what makes me really sad.
It was never a thought not to apply for parole. To stay in there is pointless. Like, what are you going to get from being in prison? Or where does your life move forward? That is no life for no one.
You're missing out on your family because a lot of those boys that have been in the prison might lose family in the community, and when they come out, because they want to do sorry business, and it's very, very hard because they miss out all that. Better off to be on parole.
My old lady's fairly sick, so that was a big part of I need to get out as well. But if something happens, you're there. You can solve it, you can fix it, to be back home, be with your family, say you might not have family to go to, but you have a group of people you might call your family, to reunite. It's good, it is awesome.
I'm really family orientated this time being out. Before I used to just not make contact with my family, my brother, my sisters, my mum. At the moment, me and my baby sister, we're living in the same house together. We go out every day, take her out and that, so yeah, it's something that I enjoy.
Yes, it's been a long road, but I'm at the end of it now, and it's good. It's freedom. I'm able to go camping, do bits and pieces now. Yeah, I haven't been able to do that for 2.5 years.
Once you get out, you've got to comply by your order. You've got to make sure you attend your appointments with them. If you've got any other appointments or if you're sick from work, you've got to get a medical or it's a breach.
So understanding the conditions of the order and what are the reasons and the things that you shouldn't be doing, and making sure that the people close to you and those people that may tempt you to break your parole orders, making sure that they understand the reasons why you shouldn't be around them, or why you need the space to be able to make different decisions, the right decisions to stay with your family.
They've got a lot of rules set up that you can, you're not supposed to drink while you're on parole. You're not supposed to fight. Look after yourself. And yeah, just do what you have to do in the community, like when you were 16, 17, good old boy, do it like that.
Come out on parole and just do what you do every day in here, and you can do that out there. Just don't follow the wrong road, temptation.
And I don't need these people to get back to prison while they're out already. You gotta be here until you finish your parole, then you can do what you like, and I don't have to tell you anything else more.
When they come out, we can help them by choosing and doing the right thing, as in explaining to them why you need to do this. Like, it's common sense more likely. Like,
You get a job, you let them know where you're going to be working, stay in the community, stay in one house.
The way it was explained to me was like, if you miss an appointment, you'll serve X amount of days. If you breach for a dirty urine, you'll serve X amount of days, so on and so forth. That was my understanding of it. They are hard on you, that's what I was explaining before. They were coming around, breath tests every second night. I've been tested that many times, I reckon I've lost count. I can completely get it, because there are many, many people who do not complete parole.
I work with a guy called Luke at Amity. He was helping me get through all this with my problem. I felt nervous, shaky, didn't trust anybody. Being in jail for too long is,
You need to ask the right questions, and you need to surround yourself with the right people, and you need to put your hand up and say you're struggling and that you need help. It's not only the parole and probation officers that are the people you need to talk to. You need to talk to the elders. You need to speak to the local policeman. You need to speak to someone who you can trust, who will change your thought process of thinking, oh my God, I think I'm going to breach a condition on my parole. I'm tempted to do it. I don't know how to get out of it. I need some extra help here. So there's people there who will help you change your thoughts.
I sit down with them, have a yarn with them. Sometimes we go out bush, where we'd go hunting, take them swimming, or maybe take them to the movie, shopping. Avoid the drunkenness and drugs. As soon as it comes your way, we lock the gate. That's when my daughter stands up. No, it's easy because I've got plans. I had plans before I ever start writing to parole.
Before you apply for parole, and make sure that you've got a plan before you leave prison. And there's a plan for you when you are in the community to make sure that when you do feel like you're struggling a bit and you're falling into temptation, then you've got a plan in place, both plan A and plan B. But that plan shouldn't be one where you have to go back to prison.
And when you come out outside, you'll do it in a good way. Some sense of responsibility to yourself and your families, looking after your families. But when you're out, you can better yourself outside. Not go back to prison again.
At this time, I really wanted to make something of myself. I'm tired of going back and forth, living the same lifestyle.
Yeah, we can't treat them like a criminal forever. It's all about the second chance.
I spent most of my life in and out of prison, and now I'm older. I thought about it. My kids come first, my grandchildren. I'll be great-grandmother soon.
It's a long road. It is a very long road, parole, but just got to see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's all there is to it. If you can complete parole and not have a drama, then your life is back on track.
It is difficult, but it's not difficult if you ask for that help and you actually surround yourself with the right type of people that are there actually to support you, because they want you back in the community. They need you back in that community. They feel helpless when you don't apply for parole and when you're back in the prison.
You know, it's up to you to get a parole, and you got to remember your auntie's getting sick, or we've got a ceremony next month. So yeah, just take your parole, you know, but look after it.
Apply for parole. It's a good thing. You won't be missing out on things.
You think about it, your boys, when you're in there, think about your family, please. Start thinking about it and sign up for this parole, please. It's your family.